Honorable Minister's statement and looking at the budget, I think that our government does not love this country.
God bless you. Have you listened to that? That is just the introduction. That is the introduction. You know, I want to blame a country. This kind of people can never be president. This kind people, this kind person, this kind woman now, a good leadership like this, can never be president. Those people, America, UK, they can't put this good woman as a president in Africa. No, they can't. It can never be president. When any good people arise to be a president, then they will bring the person down. They will do all things for these good people can never be, except only bad people. Only bad people that they want in Africa president, in Africa leaders, in Nigeria president. Only bad people. This good woman can never be president. Gambia can never put this woman as a president. Never. Introduce democracy. I want to blame that country who introduced democracy. If it is America, you have done mayhem to Africa. If it is United Kingdom, you have done mayhem to Africa. If you introduce democracy to Africa, my people, do you listen to that lady introduction? I'm going to play the full video for you. Just wait. Let me react on this a little. Then I'll play the full video for you. Watch to the end. You will see the full video of this lady. This is a leader, true a leader. This is a true leadership that Africa wanted. This is not Nigeria. So that you people should not think it's Nigeria. Nobody's going to come out in Nigeria and say this kind of thing. Except only Peter Obi and even Adam Oshomole is trying, but it's not getting to that percentage. You understand what I'm saying? So if it is America, they are not doing their job towards this democracy of 18 in Africa. They claim that they are ruling democracy in Africa. They are not. They are not. Or them be wicked Africa leaders, Africa president. Or them be wicked, especially Nigeria. They are saying for the people, by the people, with the people, plus the people and the people. Let the people rule. Let's collect this country to the people. You people are just fake. You people are fake in your rallies. You people are fake in everything you do. When you began to treat the citizens of Africa like this, especially Nigeria. Africa leaders, you are not ashamed of yourselves. Africa leaders, you are not ashamed of yourselves. Africa leaders, they are a wolf with a sheep clothing. Africa leaders, you will reap all your souls. When you see your people that you are leading are suffering in the street, how did you feel? How did you feel when you see you are driving a convoy in the street and the people you are leading are suffering? Look, this woman is a good leadership I ever see. Is a good leadership I ever see in Africa. And there's one president like that, I think he's here alone. I don't know. When they wanted to buy him a car, he said no. He have a car ready. Let them use that money to pour water in some community. They don't have water. But Nigeria just increased Nigeria senator just increased their salary. Every year they increase salary. Why did you purchase SUV worth of 160 million? It says, because our road is not good. And he's not even remorseful. He's not even ashamed of himself. National television. A senator. A senator, because your road is not good, that is why you went to go and purchase SUV that less than 8 years old boy did in China. Now, you people say democracy, democracy. You are using police to fight the citizens. Citizens you're supposed to protect. You are using army to fight the citizens. And the armies and the police and the securities settle, they has family. They has cousins. They has people also in the streets suffering. When you go to other country really practice the democracy, the police, the security is protecting the citizens more than the government. But look at our own government. Look at Nigeria government. Stealing money, stealing, and develop another country. They will take the money to another country, and those people will make business of it, getting profit, and you will also pay tax over that money in the bank that they are protecting for you, and they are using it to develop their country. And your citizens are suffering. And you will open your mouth to shout democracy. America, they are not doing their job. If they are the world power, they are not doing their job. Let the world power, let Russia take that world power. They will know what to do with it. Because anybody that, let me show you your job now, America. Anybody that said democracy and is not practicing democracy, the people are complaining, the people are suffering. Arrest that government. To the Senate, that arrest all of them. Let them go and serve. And they are stabbing the people of hunger. God bless you, madam. God bless you. But this is not Nigeria. This is Gambia. Today, African citizens, especially Nigerians, are suffering. All the ministers are looting. You talk about median age of president. Your president, you don't have only 3 or 6. What about the president of Nigeria has 20 and he still need more to defend him? Defending what cannot be defendable when everybody know that it's not true. They are still fully themselves in national TV. Look at killing every day. Look at killing every day. Nobody's doing anything about it because they allowed it to happen. Because it's their people. I said to every Christian to guard yourself, protect yourself in every cause. And if these things continue against Christian will fight back.
Looking at the Honorable Minister's statement and looking at the budget, I think that our government does not love this country. They do not have the feeling to nurture our children in this country. Honorable Speaker, $6 billion in salaries alone, not in administrative cost. Honorable Speaker, and we say we are a poor country. Honorable Speaker, the median age in this country is 19 years old. We should consider the life and the livelihood of our children. We should be investing in education. We should be investing in health rather than paying ourselves, feeding ourselves out of the poor people of this country. I will start with this August Assembly, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, to see the salary of the Honorable Speaker increased from 658 million to 658,000 to 1,560,000. I feel ashamed to call myself an honorable member, Honorable Speaker. I gave myself for service. I did not give myself for the poor people to feed me and my family, Honorable Speaker. When I saw this, I felt embarrassed. I did not want to come to this budget session because I said to myself, there is no need, because we are just sharing the cake in our pockets, going home, feeding ourselves. Not only that, but to see the responsibility allowance, the residential allowance, the robin allowance, and all those for the representatives of the people it is embarrassing for me to go back to my poor constituency and tell them that the meager resources of this country, I am paid that much at your expense. I took an oath, Honorable Speaker, to serve and to give back to my society, not to enrich myself. And even if I go to the Constitution, Honorable Speaker, it says that we shouldn't deliberately enrich ourselves. And increasing our salaries is deliberately enriching ourselves. And that is an embarrassment. I think as a National Assembly, we should not accept any salary increment. It was in this August Assembly that we sat and discussed the salaries of the ministers and denied them, even though they went behind our backs and increased it. That is their problem. We offered ourselves for service, Honorable Speaker. We were not appointed. We were elected and we offered ourselves, Honorable Speaker. And I think we should think of our people when we do the budget. I'm not allowing you to observe me. I don't have that time. When you are on your own feet, observe yourself, please. Thank you. Honorable Speaker, when we go to the office of the President, Honorable Speaker, I have seen new units, ICT units, being established at the office of the President. The office of the President has, I think, whatever they call it, the person that does her public speech or whatever, that lady. Why would he need an order ICT? Why would the Honorable, His Excellency want 6 advisors? How many ministers does he have in addition to the new ministries? If the President is telling us that the ministers are not good enough, I told this August Assembly here last year when we did the budget, if he is implying that his ministers are not good, let him sack them and apply and appoint advisors. The ministers, according to our constitution, should be competent enough to advise him on any policy under their ministries. And if they are not good enough, and if that is what he's implying, that they are not good enough, let him sack them and appoint advisors in their place. But as a poor country, we cannot be paying ministers and be paying advisors and be paying deputy advisors. Come on, we are a poor country. Instead of thinking of ourselves, 6 billion in emoluments alone. Come on. Honorable Speaker, I think we should think of the Gambian people, not our pockets. We say that when you are a politician, your skin starts shining. And I'm starting to believe it. Once you are appointed a minister, before 2 months, you marry a second wife. You start buying homes abroad. Come on, at the expense of who? At the expense of the poor Gambian? No way, Mr. Speaker. I am ashamed to call myself a National Assembly member. To be honest, I did not want to contest again. The only reason I contested was to show them that I can come back to this August Assembly. And I did against all odds, Mr. Speaker. If they want, they can die seeing me at the Assembly, but I would come.